fall, falling, fall in love.
Good morning, educators, honorable opponents, and fellow debaters. Today, the government strongly support the motion that this House would ban the use of single plastics. Our first argument is environmental protection. Single-use plastics are among the largest contributors to global pollution. Millions of tons of plastics enter ocean every year, harming marine ecosystem and wildlife. Since these plastics are designed to be used once and discarded, they create an unnecessary waste problem. Therefore, banning them will significantly reduce pollution and protect the environment. So, our second argument is public health. Plastic waste break down into microplastics that contaminate food, drinking water, and even the air. Humans are increasingly exposed to these particles, which may lead to serious health consequences. The best solution is prevention through a ban. For these reasons, we proudly propose this motion.
Thank you, Prime Minister. The government incorrectly assesses that banning plastic automatically solves environmental problems. The first, pollution is not caused by plastic itself, but by poor waste management. If people continue to dispose of waste irresponsibility, they will simply replace plastic waste with other forms of waste. And therefore, the real solution is improving recycling system and public awareness rather than imposing a ban. And second, the government exaggerates the practicality of alternatives. Many small businesses really only see plastic packaging because environmentally friendly alternatives are more expensive. A ban would increase operating costs and harm small entrepreneurs. Thus, we oppose the mention because it adores that system rather than the root cause.
I'm DPM or Deputy Prime Minister. Okay, thank you, Leader of Opposition. The opposition argues that waste management alone can solve the problem. However, this ignores reality. Even countries with advanced recycling systems struggle to recycle all plastic waste. A large percentage still end up in landfills and oceans. Furthermore, while alternative might initially cost more, the long-term environmental and economic costs of plastic pollution are far greater. And then governments spend enormous amount cleaning polluted river, beaches, and drainage system. Preventing pollution is more efficient than continuously managing it. The opposition also claimed that people will simply create different kind of waste. However, reusable products fundamentally reduce the volume of waste produced. A reusable bag can replace hundreds of plastic bags over its lifetime. And, and therefore, the government solution is both preventive and sustainable. Okay, maybe it's enough. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, thank you for Deputy Prime Minister. The government continues to assume that a ban is the only preventive measure available, but this is false. Why? Because the first, many essential sectors still depend on single-use plastics, including healthcare and food safety. A broad ban risks creating logistical and hygiene problems that the government has not adequately addressed. And the second one, the government speaks about long-term benefit while ignoring immediate consequences. Small business and low-income consumer will bear the burden of higher prices. Environmental policies should not disproportionately harm vulnerable groups. And the third, innovation provides a better alternative. Instead of banning plastic, the government should invest in biodegradable materials, advanced recycling technology, and stronger waste management infrastructure. This achieves environmental goals without causing unnecessary economic disruption. For this reason, for this reason, for these reasons, the opposition maintains that regulation and innovation are more effective than an outright ban on single-use plastic. Thank you.